Good morning, chickens. 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 Come get your earwigs. Yeah. Get your earwigs. There's only a couple. You missed one. Oh, whatever. They're ready. Should have you one ready. Earwigs. Only a couple. Darn it. There's usually a bunch. It's fun when there's thousands. A pecking fest. Good sheep. These other little them. Joy. 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 Joy! Good girl, my Joy! What a good girl! Is that good? Is that good? Yes, is that good? You want some more, don't you? Oh, not now. You already had 2 syringe fulls. Oh, you want some? You want some? You want some, little baby? You want some supplement? Oh, you want some supplement? Oh, you want some supplement? She was slow to learn how to suckle on her mom, so I had to bottle raise this one first couple days before she started taking on to her mom, and she is still not suckling as well as her sister. She's like half the size of her sister. Look at her sister. Look at her sister. JC! There's JC. So this is how I have grafted the lamb back onto her mom. Good girl, JC! Since the bottles, milk flows much faster than the mama's teats. If you raise them on a bottle, then when they try to move over to the teat, it's not going to flow as fast for them, so they're not going to like it as much, and they're not going to suck on it. And I'm gonna want to feed off the teat because it doesn't feed as efficiently. So what you got to do is kind of squeeze the bottom part of the udder and the base of the teat to help squeeze more volume into their mouth and help them realize that you can get that volume out of this source. It's not just their drenching syringe that they were initially introduced to. This is how you graft a lamb back onto its mom. One of the ways. Good girl, JC. Happy girl. Oh, what a happy girl. Yeah. All right, that's about it. There you go. Good girl, JC. Don't have to peel it because you're just juicing it. Get at him. "16 ounces of cucumber garlic juice is the combination this morning. I use this juicer, this one right here, every day for the last month or so. And I've had this same juicer 3 times in my life for like periods of time. I actually made a survival version of this. I called it the survival juicer, where I got rid of the base and just attached a pill bottle to the bottom of the drain so that it would collect into a nice like double shot glass size container, and then I took off the handle and replaced it with an eyelet that I could just simply stick a stick through and use my finger like that. And yeah, I called it the survival juicer, but it wasn't quite useful enough without the base to be efficient enough. I ended up just rationalizing that at that time I was living out of my backpack, and it just made more sense to chew these things and spit them out if you didn't want to eat them. That garlic is good. It's not too much. Good Lemmy. Yeah. All right. When we're grazing new spots, I try to post my ram out to the parameter or the furthest distance on the property away from my wagon, or is reasonably so. I mean, this is all their property. I'm not going to put them back, at the back wall, because then my female sheep won't even know that he's there. But by putting him at the back of this little miniature orchard that we're silvo-pasturing, my wagon's just on the other side of that. It's 100 feet away. My sheep know that my ram's over here, and so they feel more comfortable coming back here, and then they're more likely to go through this broken fence into this back field. But if I put them at the back, furthest back technically, they wouldn't even know he's back there, and wouldn't be able to make them feel comfortable enough getting this way far away from the wagon with this new of a place. So new places, try to post your ram out. Let's go, Lemmy. Come on. Try to post your ram out at a distance that is most advantageous for helping your ewes to feel comfortable grazing furthest away from the wagon. Or if it doesn't have fencing, like this is a completely enclosed, protected area, if you're out in a vacant lot or something that has one or more open sides that are unfenced, then you might want to stake your ram out right next to your wagon. So that's just some little insight into how I stake my ram every time that we stop. It's one of the levels of thought that go into where I stake them. Sheep are staring over here. I was like, what are they staring at? It's a raccoon. You got some rabies, buddy? What are you doing out? Are you the one with rabies and the hurt leg? Yeah. That one's taking a couple chickens under the house because he's out during the day. Good sheep. You're safe. The little lammies are safe. Yeah. Woohoo! Sheep are happy grazing. Grazing at a neighbor's. He's a good boy, my ram. Yeah. Grazing at the neighbor's. Diversifying their nutrient intake from a diversified soil source. Man, let's go. Come on, JC. We've been here for too long. Come on, Joy. 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 Come on. Thank you. Thank you, my thank you. Thank you, my thank you. Thank you, my thank you. Woo woo. 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 Thank you. Woo woo woo. Ready, Annie? Annie, yeah. Annie. Did you get full? Did you eat a lot? Did you eat a lot? You're such a good girl. just got back from grazing the sheep down the road. There's a chicken on the ground. What's the matter? What's the matter? You alright? Were you just dusting yourself off? You're kind of laying there for a while. Scared me. Thought she was dead at first. She looks to be alright. That was weird.
Oh my god. A subscriber just sent me
A box of his pomegranates and limes from Northern California. So he's just a couple hours south of me.
I haven't had pomegranate. I haven't had pomegranate in over a year. So good. There you go.
Good sheep, good sheep, good sheep, good sheep, good sheep, good sheep. Sheep, good sheep, good sheep, good sheep, good sheep, good sheep. Sheep, good sheep. Sheep, good sheep. Sheep, good sheep. Sheep, good sheep, yeah. Moving us down to another field, carrying the water, letting them graze along the way. It's bright, having some sardine lunch with my sheep's dehydrated seeds. I made these 4 hats for my friend. I made from his sheep's wool. I sheared off of their pelts. So I just washed them. I washed them with cold water, no soap. So all the natural lanolin is still in there. Very pip. And I'm cupping the brim around to the inside to give it a little bit of a form fit to dry into. Instead of being like having an outward brim like a cowboy hat. These I made to be more like beanies. So I got one for each of his family members. I got one for him and his 3 kids. So yeah, I can shear your sheep and turn it into filtered clothing for you and your family. Good sheeps. Yeah. Yeah, whoa. Whoa, slow down there. Whoa, slow down there. Be careful, chew that up. Sheesh. You say a banana peel. Oh gosh. You silly sheep. Ivy's excited. Let's play. Alright, got rid of that extra juice. Got some basil and wild parsley. Battered tomatoes. Put the herbs in and the tomatoes at the end so that they'll be the strongest in flavor. Basil's kind of messed up by heat. Parsley too.
Fit it all in there. Go sun tree. Yummy. Alright, some oil over the top. Olive oil. Oops. Stuffing it. There we go. Alright. It'll be ready in 20 minutes.
Good sheep. You're too far away. All the way down at the end of the boxes. Wagon is back there. Wagon's right there. All right, this is our current order. You wanna run, huh? Got Thank You in front. Then Annie. Got the lambs free. Let's go this way. Cut this corner. Need the gimbal out. Good sheep. Good sheep. All right, let's slow down. Good sheep. You're pregnant. You're due any second now. You don't need to be running. Silly mama. Thank you. You pulled too hard. That's why you got all that slack. You're not supposed to have to pull. It's just a ram's job. Good boy. Good. We got Joy tethered behind Annie, and JC's tethered to the back, so she can see her lambs out in front of her. Because the first solid month after these sheep have lambs, if their lambs are out of their sight at all, they're freaking out and anxious and bang. So you gotta make sure the lambs are in front of their mom the entire time. So I put their friend Joy, their older friend right there, in front of the mom, so that the lambs would have incentive to be out front instead of lag behind, which seems to be working better than anything else I've tried so far. I tried putting JC second in line and putting Joy up front, and that made them lag behind a lot more because they had the two grown-ups behind that, and they didn't feel like they were being left behind. But with JC in the back, if they go behind her, they kind of feel left behind. And then they got the friend in front. So it's keeping them in front, keeping her happy, peaceful, keeping me happy and peaceful. Yeah, I ran a man. Good sheep.